Old English, Anglo-Saxon, period, 450 to 1066. The term Anglo-Saxon comes from two Germanic tribes, the Angles and the Saxons. This period of literature dates back to their invasion, along with the Jutes, of Celtic England circa 450. The era ends in 1066 when Norman France, under William, conquered England. Some works, such as Beowulf and those by period poets Cædmon and Cynewulf, are important. Middle English period, 1066 to 1500. The Middle English period sees a huge transition in the language, culture, and lifestyle of England and results in what we can recognize today as a form of modern, recognizable, English. The era extends to around 1500. As with the Old English period, much of the Middle English writings were religious in nature. However, from about 1350 onward, secular literature began to rise. This period is home to the likes of Chaucer, Thomas Malory, and Robert Henryson. Notable works include Piers Plowman and Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. The Renaissance, 1500 to 1660. Recently, critics and literary historians have begun to call this the early modern period, but here we retain the historically familiar term Renaissance. This period is often subdivided into four parts, including the Elizabethan Age, 1558 to 1603, the Jacobean Age, 1603 to 1625, the Caroline Age, 1625 to 1649, and the Commonwealth period, 1649 to 1660. The Elizabethan Age was the golden age of English drama. Some of its noteworthy figures include Christopher Marlowe, Francis Bacon, Edmund Spenser, Sir Walter Raleigh, and, of course, William Shakespeare. The Jacobean Age is named for the reign of James I. It includes the works of John Donne, Shakespeare, Michael Drayton, John Webster, Elizabeth Cary, Ben Jonson, and Lady Mary Roth. The King James translation of the Bible also appeared during the Jacobean Age. The Caroline Age covers the reign of Charles I, Carolus. John Milton, Robert Burton, and George Herbert are some of the notable figures. Finally, the Commonwealth period was so named for the period between the end of the English Civil War and the restoration of the Stuart monarchy. The Neoclassical period, 1600 to 1785. The Neoclassical period is also subdivided into ages, including the Restoration, 1660 to 1700, the Augustan Age, 1700 to 1745, and the Age of Sensibility, 1745 to 1785. Restoration comedies, comedies of manner, developed during this time under the talent of playwrights like William Congreve and John Dryden. Satire, too, became quite popular, as evidenced by the success of Samuel Butler. Other notable writers of the age include Aphra Behn, John Bunyan, and John Locke.